Okay.
Could you discuss the ideas of beauty for me and what you think about it?
I feel like there's a lot of pressure to be beautiful. It's kind of like your worth as a human being is to do with how beautiful you are, and I think obviously beauty is a very like specific thing right now, and people talk about different societies' beauty standards, but even if different societies have different beauty standards, there's always people outside of that, and a huge number of people outside of that. I think it's a bigger issue, not just because of like a personal issue, but because of the way things are nowadays, and it's sort of seen as if you're not beautiful, it's because you're not good at self-management, which you should be able to do. And it's not just a thing in real life where you wear makeup, it's to do with the way you self-organize on the internet, and just in general, like with social media, not just social media where you're reaching out to your friends, but it affects, school, work, and things like that. You know, if your work find out what you're doing in your spare time, it can be an issue. But also, if you're a creative person, you're expected to be present online and to have an online persona, which I think is part of that issue as well. And obviously, if you're not able to keep up with what's created as the norm, then you're still pushed outside. And a lot of the kind of self-love movement, it's good, but it has like loads of issues. And even, when you watch and you're like, okay, it's self-love, but who are they showing as self-love? It's usually able-bodied, even if they're larger people, they're like curvy in a certain type of way, or so
everybody's idea of beauty obviously differs. Do you think the idea of beauty therefore is achievable? Because everybody's trying to achieve it, but what is the idea of beauty?
I think if you're taking beauty, which a lot of it is taken from, like a lot of the issues we have with the way people treat us because of the way that we look, is literally just because of the way we look. And I think that, like, I don't want to be rude, and I know it helps in the situation. Sometimes you're like, there's nothing I can do, I have to wear makeup, I have to look good, I have to, do things a certain way. But I think that people have to look inwardly and ask themselves why you want someone else to look good. To me, it's the same thing as, like in the room, I like green curtains, right? And it doesn't help me personally, and I'm not going to do anything to change it, but I want someone else to change literally just because of the way they look. It's a bit, it's like people don't want to be cold, shallow, but that's what a lot of us are.
Do you think that's got a lot to do with social media and the selfie generation?
I think
and makeup.
It's not just the selfie generation, because there's always been like unattainable, beauty standards. I think also it's just an issue of you shouldn't have to be beautiful, and even if you're not beautiful, you shouldn't have less value as a human being.